Hello, hello. Ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2021 CSI BCA Pool League World Championships here in Las Vegas, Nevada, the Reno Hotel and Casino. This is Badboys TV, Summerfield Habner and Mike D, brought to you in part by Predator, Diamond Billiard Products, Lipman Lights, the Billiard Shopping Network, OB Custom Cues. We're coming to you live with a hot seat match right now. This is going to be Bernardo Estevan versus Jomax and Antongiori. And I am having microphone issues, so please excuse that. We're going to get these guys started right now. So thank you all for tuning in out there. Hopefully these Well, this one seems to be working just fine, so I'll be Mike D for a minute. I'm going to grow my hair back out. I'm going to relax my attitude. I'm going to pull a Mike D. And it looks like, who do we have here that has won the flip? This is Jomax, and it looks like he plays out of Puerto Rico, BCA, number 1903. They call it the Pool Players Factory. I like that. That's pretty cool. Come from a place called the Table Stable myself, so I like your style, man. Like I said, this is a hot seat match. So the winner of these two players in the Platinum Division goes to the finals. So I just muted us.
To the finals board or to the finals?
How are you coming? Okay. So
Wickety, wickety, whack.
wiggity wiggity whack.
All right.
Sounds like we're good to go.
All right. Word is born. I could have sworn you was mingling. All right.
Yeah, this is hot seat. This is to see who goes to the final of Platinum. Right here. So big one.
So this is for the hot seat. Loser goes to third.
Yep.
I have to keep looking at the, okay. If you guys at some point you can't hear me, I'm going to start using Morse code.
Means we're playing 9-ball.
I'll tap my messages. Okay, so I
can hear you
already
pretty
shared
good
the
now.
heck out of it. I can't share it every time or people will want to beat me.
Oh, share it away.
Once a day I'll share it. All right. I'm having balls shipped to me to get signatures.
Oh, yeah? Nice.
You want to sign one?
I'd be glad to.
You're
Yeah.
not on the list, buddy. Too goddamn bad. Go practice then, man. You know what I'm saying?
Get
Hit some
your-
balls.
It's so who's on the list? You're probably going to
Watch
get
the tutorial.
probably going to get a Randy Baker. Probably going to get a you. You'll probably sign.
Oh,
one.
I'm going to sign two of them.
Yeah. Are you going to sign Shane? Or?
I was thinking going to focus on the guys who played real good pool.
Got it.
The pros. Yeah, Shane, Filler, anybody that I kind of recognize, which now here's the problem, and I hate to say this, but I don't really know a lot of the pros' names or how to pronounce them because there's a lot of
Really?
foreign fellas too.
I'll be darned.
I don't really follow pro pool as much as I should.
I know how
I'm
to
busy.
pronounce most of their names
I
from
like to
hearing
dig
other
holes.
people pronounce them, so
Yeah,
I'm
see, and
probably
you-
wrong as
I
well.
think you would agree you pay attention better than I do.
What?
You pay,
What do
yeah,
you mean?
right, exactly, yeah. So I do not learn how to say it from seeing other people say it.
All right, and that was Bernardo stepping to the table for the first time. Looked like he overhit that safe just a little bit. These guys are playing a race to 6 9-ball. And Bernardo's all the way from Atlanta. He plays out of Mr. Q's 2 in Atlanta. He's got a custom cue, and he wants to give a big shout-out to Tim Gibbs. So, Tim, hope you're watching out there.
Oh, that's cool. Did Tim make the cue, or is that just who he's shouting out?
I think just a shout-out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Clifford. Okay, where are we at here? All right, we got a new chat. We got a new stream. All right, we are making this happen, Captain. All right, if you have anything to say on the chat, you can say it, and I will chat publicly as Mike D's Day 2 Billiards.
I think they probably want us to do Bad Boys. That might be the reason to pull up the chat over here. Oh,
that's true, yeah. Hey, guys, Mike D's really means Bad Boys. I don't know. Oh, that was a nice attempt. Good try, man. And that 9-ball has some problems.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I would have ducked on that one. I was thinking about knocking the 1 down by the 7 and trying to play up behind the 6-2.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably the option here, thinning off that 1 ball.
Yeah, I like just that.
It's a great shot.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Now, you obviously wanted to marry the cue ball to the 2 ball.
Mm-hmm.
There are definitely levels of play where, you're playing certain levels of player, and that's a great hook. Other levels of player, that just ain't going to cut it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it just depends. You got to really.
And in this platinum division, you gotta think that's they're gonna at least get a hit, if not a good chance of making it.
They're gonna at least hit it, yeah. And then you're gonna get something like this, but anyway, it was good. It was a good hook.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so I would say same thing here. Same-ish thing. He's gonna bank that 1 ball up table, try and leave the cue ball down table underneath the 2 ball.
Looked like he just tried to play safe and just didn't get around it. Yeah. So that was Jomax.
Jomax, that's cool, man.
Do you think I'm saying that correct?
Jomax, yeah, I would say so, yeah. Jomax? Yeah. His friends call him Jomax. They don't say ho. They say Jomax.
Jomax.
Yeah.
Yep.
The H is a little silent. That's really
a nice shot.
That was a nice shot.
Yep, gets behind that 2 ball. That's not an easy hit. Or maybe it is.
Yeah.
I think he might have to bend it more than he's lining up.
Like Beckman?
Oh, man.
Did you ever see that movie?
Didn't he bank it? Or he bent it like Beckman?
He bent it like Beckman.
Oh, I thought he banked it.
It's a she.
It's a she. I guess. Yes, I haven't seen the film.
You missed the flick, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that one about? It's a yoga-based film?
Kickball. Kickball. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
Or some people call it soccer.
Mike, we're playing with the 3-foul rule here, right?
No, I wish.
We're not.
It would change things a lot for me personally, yeah.
Well, how are we not? Aren't those CSI rules?
Is it 3-foul rule? Oh, I guess you're right. It is. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir.
Yep.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Good deal. Because right here, I'm definitely trying to get under that
Right.
7, and it looks like that's what he's lining up.
No, you're right.
Now, when you're shooting the safe, are you planning your 3rd safe in your mind?
If I can, yes, I definitely try to, but then there's a point like on this shot where I can't because there's no cluster of balls to hit it towards, and then I just want to get that cue ball to touch the 7 just like that.
I'm just thinking
and I'm hoping for the best. That worked out good. It's by the 2 ball, but in my experience, if I try and get that 1 ball really close to the 2 ball, I'll screw up on my safe part of it, and they'll be able to go at least 1 rail and hit the ball, and then it was all pointless.
Like this. This should be able to get a hit, although it's easy to go wide of this.
He might go wide, yes, but that gap is huge.
Yeah.
Where as far as where does the cue ball want to go? Yeah, see, and he was trying to avoid going long, so he went short.
And at this point, you're probably not playing safe on the 1. Maybe you're going to play the 1-2 and play safe on the 3, although getting to the 3 ain't easy from there.
I mean, as long as we're talking about 3 fouls, you could maybe get some fouls out of this situation.
Because he's got him on 2.
You slide off the 1 and get under the 2.
Yeah.
Why not at least try that? You're not in a hurry. The problem is the 4, 5, 9. You just have you're not in a hurry at all.
And that's what he's looking at.
Yeah.
Boy, I think he wants to line that up a little different. Although he's the one at the table, and I'm not even in the tournament, so he's probably got a better idea than I do. This is touchy, though, to slip under that, too. Nice shot. You do leave the single rail kick.
You really wanted to be shoulder hook and behind the 2 a little bit. Yeah, but it's hard to do. Either way, this guy doesn't have a shot. That was a good shot.
Now, in this situation, it would be his opponent's, who just shot the safe, his obligation to tell this fellow that he's on 2, correct?
Yes, it would be.
Yeah.
Yes, after he walks away and as the guy's walking up. Yeah.
So this is Jomax on 2 fouls, going for a good hit. Excellent. Might get a little safe out of it.
Oh, he almost got some love, but it was a good hit.
Yep, I think Bernardo's got it, though.
And because of the 4 or 5, I mean, you can only be too upset, you know? I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of Sukama?
Sukama?
No, I don't believe so.
I'm unaware. It sounds like one of those jokes. Well, then, Sukam. Yeah, I'll leave it alone. I would have thought he would have hit that with inside, but I think or with outside, and I think he played with right English there to stop coming off that rail. He came off that first rail looking great, though. Don't think he has a clear path to the 3 ball.
Oy.
This is a tough
he's
hit.
got a mess. He's got a mess on his hands now.
I might even just freeze that 5 up on the 3-4.
Yeah, and I'm afraid that the 3-9 goes somehow, even like trick shot style. You know, I mean, sometimes people go for stuff and maybe it shouldn't go, but it does. You know, I mean, I don't even like leaving the guy that shot.
Yeah, but roll the 5 right
Roll
up
the
on
5,
that 3
yeah,
ball.
exactly. Yeah, I would. I guess what I'm saying is I would want to hit the 4 a tiny bit, to get the 4 in between the 3 and the 9, just a tiny bit.
Got it.
Yeah, see, that's dangerous what he just did. I mean, it worked out, but that's dangerous. What if that lines up for the perfect 9-ball hit, you know? Anyway.
Yeah, it's a tricky spot.
He definitely didn't leave him out. I mean, it's not like he's running out from there, so that was, you know.
No, sir.
It was a good shot in that regard, that's for sure. This guy's hustling every day.
Every single day.
Every
it's
single day
exhausting.
he's hustling. Yeah.
I'm calling a ref here for sure. I guess he's got room. And again, this is Jomax Antongiori, excuse me. He is from Puerto Rico. He's playing with a Sean out there, breaking with a BK. And he just wants to keep growing and getting more knowledge about his game.
Shoot. That's interesting. I was just talking to a Puerto Rican fella out in the hallway, and I only preface it with that because his shirt said Puerto Rico, and it was a really nice quality shirt. And, you know, I have a thing about that. So I looked at it, and it's got the Predator logos all over it. It looks, and a giant Predator on the back.
Cool.
I don't think you could legally do that in the United States. I think, you know. But anyway, and I said, that shirt's awesome. Where'd you get it? He said, Puerto Rico. I said, oh, man, that's awesome.
Cool.
And I told him they should start selling that internationally. But then later I thought, he's just going to make the 4-9 combo. No, because they don't have the license for those logos. It probably, you know.
That could be.
Yeah. Oh, it is. I just made it a fact. I made up a fact about someone's company in another country.
Also Puerto Rico. Turns out it's the United States.
Oh, that's a good point. Somebody else did that, huh? A
Thought
politician did that recently. Yeah. Well,
it's true.
Listen.
But that's a heck of a 4-9 combo. That's our first game. You want to keep score over there? You got the mouse, or you can pass it back to me.
Yeah, I could do that. All right, and that was Jomax.
That was that Jomax?
No, I was just kidding.
I think it was Bernardo. And we got to reset the scores because it should be 1-0 Bernardo. And again, Jomax wanted to give a big shout out to his family, to Efrain, Lupe, and all of his family and friends. So awesome to have him here at this event. This is the World Championship, and man, we've got people coming from all over the world here. It's just so cool to see. A lot of new faces for us. And a lot of different styles of pool. Pool's one of those universal.
Oh, I tell you what, this is like blackjack when you're on a streak. If you make the 9 and then you have this shot, you got to take the 2-9 combo.
Yeah.
If you just won with a 4-9 combo,
totally.
you got to roll the dice at a 2-9 combo.
You got to roll, baby.
This is like a gift from God.
4 balls on the break. No magic rack. Both these guys breaking real hard.
This is like Texas. They don't like magic racks here, man.
I just don't understand.
I don't understand either.
So he's playing the combo, not the carom?
Well, I don't know.
Looks like he's lining up for the carom.
Ooh, that's definitely carom speed. Ooh. All right.
And I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid of leaving that 9 ball there.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than making four balls on the break and then hanging the 9.
I guess that is the positive of him not trying for the combo, is it's less likely he leaves his opponent the same combo, although we both know that he's going to try carom right now. Slice that 2 ball a little bit. Actually, I kick that 2-ball, not kick it, but slice it up table to land hopefully underneath the 3-ball. And then I bring the cue ball back at the 9-ball. That way I'm safe and I get to fly at the 9 a little bit. I'm mainly focused on getting that 2-ball at the bottom of the center rail, though.
It's funny because I was doing the opposite. Oh, man. I was banking the 2-ball back over there, but in that situation, you got a lot better chance of leaving the 2-ball in front of the 9.
It's
like
the
we were
leave,
just talking about.
Yeah. Well, plus it's the leave on the way I'm looking at doing it. You're also getting a safety.
I felt like I was going to get a safety with cue ball coming up behind
Oh,
there.
maybe, with coming up there. Yeah.
I probably would have overhit it.
No.
And, boy, this is no problems at all. I think that Bernardo's got a pretty clear path here to go up 2-0.
Yeah. Yeah, and at this level, too, I'd say his odds are good on that.
Are we getting yelled at about scorekeeping? I just want to make sure we're right.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm on live chat, right? Live chat, top chat. Hey, if you're chatting, chat. Chickadee chat.
Nice shot.
Nice.
There we go. He is wasting no time. That's Bernardo going up 2-0.
Nice. Very good. I am going to do the score because it's my responsibility, and I know how to embrace responsibility.
That's what the D stands for.
The D.
Responsibility.
I played a guy one time, and he said, well, I know what the D stands for, D best. And I thought that was the best I'd ever heard, man. That was funny. I was like, that's pretty funny, dude.
That might stick.
Yeah, I like that. D best.
Roger
Goodman, Diesel. I always liked Roger Goodman with Diesel. He used to say that. Yeah, I miss old Roger.
Mike Diesel.
Diesel. And he said it with a Z, you know what I mean?
With a Z, yeah.
You know, that's how he pronounced it. Diesel. All right, no magic rack. Now, does he break from the rail?
I'm guessing no. Yeah, he breaks from the rail.
Traditional breaking from the rail, I don't understand.
Yeah, if you're breaking from the rail. Because, yeah, I mean, if I'm breaking without a magic rack, I go back to the center of the table. Boy, a couple big breaks. I guess he only made a couple, but...
Oh, it was a great break, though. The ones that, he's got a shot, basically. Now, getting on the 3's tough, but I think he can come around. If he goes rail first into the 1, which I believe he has to.
So you're going head rail, 1 ball, right side rail, and then you're trying to get between the 5-8 to leave yourself on the 3?
Yeah, floating down, don't scratch.
It's hard to not overrun that. It just takes off there. Maybe he's trying to come around.
I like
Whether he was trying to or not, he did. Oh, you wanted to come all the way backside. Got it.
Well, listen, I wanted him to not scratch. That's, I didn't care what side he came on.
I was thinking he was going to lay up here.
Oh, no, I think, yeah.
Coming around the right shot.
I think he had to come around like that, yeah.
Playing the 5 on the side.
He stood up a little bit on that. I would say that's something to watch for.
I think he rushed that just a little bit. And again, even at this level, these guys, there's a lot of nerves that go along with playing on the TV table.
Of course.
Know your family and friends are watching.
A lot of us, most of us haven't played in any kind of serious competitive stuff in a little bit.
Right?
All right, he's on the 5. Yeah, this guy's feeling good, Bernardo. Estevan.
Yes, he is. Don't want to float too far on this one, unless he's going to come all the way across.
8-ball single starts tomorrow, I believe.
It does.
Oh.
Yeah, that's tough.
Oh, brutal.
Looks like he's just going to try and bend that ball.
It does, right?
He looks like Shane from this angle. I think it's the ears. And the collar, don't you think?
The haircut, yeah, I know what you mean.
Speaking of Shane, Shane's over there playing our one of our fellow players.
Is that
Daniel
what everybody's
Sargentino.
watching? Oh,
yeah.
That's so awesome.
Pretty cool.
Oh, nice
The old
shot.
kick and stick. Great shot.
Dude, that was a great shot.
Yep, very smart.
You have
Definitely
Predator
worked out
spots
well.
in this event, and I bought a Predator case, and I love it. It's the 2x2 case, and it still fits the jump key shaft. Tell your friends.
Yeah, it's a cool case. I like it. Oh, misses the hit there.
Oh, brutal. That's a tough time.
All right, so that brings him back with ball in hand. Bernardo up 2-0.
That 7 is interesting. What's he
You're-
going to do with the 7, I wonder? You can't hear me. Skiddly-bee-bop, we rock a Scooby-Doo, I guess what? America, we love. For the rock and a roll and so much
There we
soul.
go, and we're back.
Right. Hello. Hello.
Just got to mash that button.
That was a rap break.
Mike D's rap break.
Wickety, wickety, whack.
Yeah, we might not do challenge shots, but we will do rap breaks.
I would do challenge shots if you could assure me that I still would get my break time. 'Cause Mike D needs his break time.
It's not really mine to assure. I mean, I can tell you that, and I'll tell you whatever you want. I think you get an hour between matches, no matter what, every single time. It's in your contract.
That's what I need, dude.
Yeah.
Can we do an hour and a half? The room's a long way from here.
Right?
I need 15 minutes walking
Time
there
me.
and back.
I'll call you when I get to the room.
The 7 went, so when I was said I'm not sure what he's going to do with the 7, that made absolutely no sense.
Yeah.
Because it went straight in the pocket.
He definitely had a plan.
All right, people are talking. Cindy Rosenthal, good pace. I agree, Cindy. Power won the
Wow,
B-side match.
nice
4-1.
touch.
She found the rhythm. All right.
Perfect. Cindy knows what happened with
2-2.
Tony.
Tony versus
Awesome.
Molly. Wow. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it.
Cindy. It will be your responsibility to keep us posted on the score.
If you are listening to this match 9 years from now, I'm sorry. There was a match going on 9 years ago that we were interested in, and we were also talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Shane and Daniel over there. I have seen a lot of Shane at the table. And
Daniel Braken?
no,
Is he on the TV table? What am I? Oh, no, I'm watching
No.
the wrong guy.
Daniel
That guy-
just
that's the guy
got up.
Who's the tall guy from China? What's his name?
I don't
Nothing.
remember.
All right, boy, he's
Gosh,
good.
he's an
so
incredible
good.
player.
He's just amazing.
He's one of my favorites to watch.
He
Talk
is,
about just
yes.
really smooth power. Really incredible player. What can you see on that scoreboard? Those new Predator scoreboards. I think it's 1-0 Shane. It's the number on
it's
the right
1-0. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's 1-0. My long-term
with
version's
Daniel
really
at the
good.
table.
Oh, no, there's the guy with the shirt.
I think it should be
I got
3-0
it.
also.
There's the guy with the shirt. To the right, it says Puerto Rico. Not a sweet shirt.
That is a sweet shirt.
Did you know that Puerto Rico, it's America?
I did.
It is. It's not a different
Yeah.
country, dude. 3, is that right?
3-0.
Yeah.
I
I find it
believe it was
offensive when
you-
people don't know that, and I didn't know that 8 minutes ago. I offended myself.
Well, you're
That's real, too. Really.
easily
that's
offended,
kind of
but you
offended.
get over it quick. You know.
I move on with my life.
You
Yes,
do.
I do. I can it's tough though because I could get right back into it and get passionately upset.
It's interesting
But
that
I
you
do
said
move on.
that because the other day you mentioned there's 52 states in America,
Yes.
and I was like, huh. Oh, surely he's talking about Puerto Rico, and then. So, I guess I was incorrect in that assumption.
Howard Stern said something that I can really relate with. He said something. He said, I talk for 6 hours straight every day. I'm bound to say a lot of bullshit.
I'm gonna
So you're
get
just
some
going to
right.
need to, there's going to be some dingers, and you're just going to have to ignore that. It just is what it is. Sorry. I was trying to be interesting. Yeah. So, yeah, if I mess up some facts, it's all right.
It's gonna happen.
Basic facts, elementary school, I don't care.
Yeah, totally.
Not that interested.
Nobody's testing me.
Some of the states,
I'm not getting graded on this.
nope.
All right. Well, Jomax with a nice kick there. He got unfortunate catch in the back half of that ball and scratches.
Oh, brutal.
And yeah, I mean at 3-0, that gives a great opportunity for Bernardo. here.
Oh, yeah, and these tables are looking. Sometimes it seems like rack after rack they look awkward or the opposite. These ones have looked pretty nice racks right now.
They really have.
He's got ball in a pretty nice looking rack. Now nothing's guaranteed and nothing's easy, but boy, if you want
Yeah,
to be
but
in this
really,
position,
I
this is
mean,
it.
the 2-4 is the only transition.
Yeah.
Everything else is
Yeah.
pretty butter.
Yeah.
And
Speaking
yeah,
of that, I think he's going in and out, like push towards the 2 on the side, and then just bring it out to go kind of touch the 7 ball almost.
I think he might just play this nice and easy. Just roll.
and leave
just
himself
roll
a
up.
cut for the side.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the way I'd play it. I think if he comes around, he's going to get in trouble.
Well, thank you, Cindy. Yeah, we
So you don't
definitely
wanna
like the updates.
And it's 3-2.
Yeah.
Tony or Molly?
No, it's 2-2.
2-2.
2-2 still. She's just saying, I'll keep updating you. We
Got it.
appreciate it.
Don't want to draw this ball too much. It's easy to get hung up behind that 8-9.
Yeah. Oh, especially with that speed. Oh, boy, he got lucky.
Yeah.
Not lucky, but, I mean, if that were to catch it,
yeah.
you know, it would have been a problem.
I know that because I do that frequently.
Oh. Now, do you leave for the side, 7 in the side, do you hit it soft, or do you hit it
I don't
Shane
like
Van
to.
Bonen style
I'd
where
rather
you go
come
up
around.
and back? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit this a little below the center of the cue ball with a decent amount of left English.
Okay, because you're going 2 rails from here.
I'm going to go head rail, left side rail, and then take the 7 in the upper.
That second
right
rail
hand
really
corner.
helps control and slow down the cue ball, right?
The only thing I don't like is that I'm coming across my line.
Yeah.
But if I end up sharp, I gotta need.
It's really such a long line too. Anywhere above the 7 is a pretty makeable shot. So it's not like you got to cross the tee.
It's true.
Perfectly, but I know what you mean. Yeah, I like your shot.
You'd consider rolling forward?
I think I would roll forward softly, but I don't think it's the right shot. I just really like side pocket shots.
I don't like rolling forward that soft when it's that sharp of a
and
cut.
You shouldn't. Yeah, I just do. And you're right. Yeah.
I just end up skidding so much there.
Yeah.
He likes to draw the ball, though. And I mean, we saw it in that last shot, and he's just going to punch this out a little bit for the 8.
Some of my favorite players to watch, Dan Louie and the hat, Rich Geiler.
Yeah.
They underhit everything, and then they get perfect shape.
Yeah.
Every shot. I mean, seriously, if it's not every, it's 7 out of 10. You're like, oh, he didn't hit that hard enough. That's too bad. And then the last revolution and a half, it rolls into perfect place, and you're like, oh. So I kind of strive to play that way, and so I do soft
good.
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think it's smart, and especially when you're out of town on a table that got leveled by somebody that's tired and worn out from setting up 160 tables.
310.
Yeah, exactly. With balls that maybe are a little grimy because people were playing on them, you should definitely want to hit stuff more. Is more. I think that's why Shane put 6 inches onto his cue, and he overhit stuff. He goes up and down. He goes rail and back. He always chooses to hit hard and come back.
Yeah.
To go up and back than he does slow roll.
Well, it's like leaving yourself off the rail. It eliminates that variable.
Right.
That little teeny variable that ends up adding up.
Exactly.
Speaking of counting, we're gonna count that last game.
Let's
do
it,
man. We're gonna give
man.
Bernardo a game for making that 9 ball.
I like it. This
I
makes
liked it
perfect
too.
sense. 4-0.
4-0.
I say
That's
that
big.
quietly because I don't want to, I don't want to shark anybody.
What's your move here? Do you take a bathroom break?
No, I'm awful at taking bathroom breaks. You should. I think you're supposed to. But
I like to talk bathroom breaks, but I'm talking a big game. I rarely take them.
If I have to, I take them.
But now's the time.
Now's
the time to change
playing
momentum.
strategy. Yeah, I agree.
All right, you see that BK rush that he pulled out of his corner? Again, this is Jomax, Garcia, Antongiori. Excuse me, I do apologize. And nice spread, but unfortunately no balls go down.
Wow, again, look at the rack, right?
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
I don't think the 1 goes by the 6. Do you? Oh,
yes, I think it goes by the 6, and I think he's got to bring the cue ball all the way down and then back up, and the 4 ball is going to make that a little difficult.
Are you going to try and just cut the 1, or are you going to play that with inside?
I'm going to play with right-hand English and try and hit the 3 ball. Because if I hit the 3 ball out of my way, I'll have shape for the 2. Sometimes that helps my brain figure out what to do.
Barely pockets that 1 and gets tough on the 2 ball. I think we're going to see a safety here.
Yeah, I agree. He's got a nice safety opportunity here. Hit the 2 in between the 7-9, set it up table, and put the cue ball underneath the 9. Some version of that.
You said you're hitting the 2 between the 7-9?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
a little high and then
and having it bank up. Exactly. If it bank up between the 6 and the 8, but I'm hoping to hide him on the cue with the cue ball too behind the 9 ball.
I think he's looking at that 9 ball.
Yeah. Now see, this is when I got to talk quiet because seriously, this guy's 5 feet away from me. Last year we had the curtain, and you didn't really think about that as much. You know what I mean? But this year, yeah.
No, remember we didn't have a curtain, and that was a problem.
Last year?
Or did we have a curtain?
We had a curtain last year, I thought, that we could look through.
We did.
I thought we did.
I think you're right. We still got in trouble, though.
Well, yes. But, I mean, that's bound to happen, buddy. Personally, I'm loud.
I feel like whispering adds tension.
I
feel like for our viewers out there,
let's golf clap and whisper.
Absolutely.
Oh, this is going to be fun. I love watching stuff on my phone that I can barely hear even when I turn it up and put on my headphones.
Yeah, your favorite?
It's so great.
No, plays it safe.
Oh, that
I
was
like
a good
that
shot.
shot.
That was a good shot.
Leaves him on the rail.
Yeah.
Leaves the 9 between there.
Yeah, now pretty simple jump, but still, I mean, he's probably not going to make it. That's a
Yeah,
good
but
shot.
I mean, that's a simple jump going at the rail. I mean, that's
Yeah.
really easy to get off the table.
Yeah.
There's not a good kick option there.
4-0, right?
4-0.
All right, I see James DeVee playing out of Texas these days.
Not a hard guy to see.
Right. No, James DeVee's he's 6 foot.
His game's ahead above the rest.
It is ahead above the rest. Yes.
6'10". Yeah.
No. Is he really?
Yeah. I think so.
6'10". I believe he's unusually tall.
Yeah, he's a tall guy.
Yep.
Okay, you're right. Here's the jump. Unfortunately, can't. Oh, nice hit. And again, I think the reason he went with a fuller hit and not try to cut that ball is to keep it on the table.
Yep. I agree.
I think James is over there cheering on our friend Daniel.
Oh, I think you're right.
And I think that might say 3-0, unfortunately, Shane. With Shane at the table. My eyes aren't the best, though. I could be wrong. This is Bernardo after a good hit there by Jomax.
It says 4-0.
No, it's the numbers on the right. I don't know what's going on with the... I think those are victories in their division.
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
I just
Yeah,
like to
you're right,
wildly
3-0.
speculate
Yeah.
what's going on over there. Especially when people don't really know what we're watching.
Right.
Leaves himself shooting over a ball, so this is kind of a tricky spot for Bernardo because he's got to get somewhere with this cue ball. 4 ball doesn't go past the 5-8. I guess he can back cut past the 6.
Yeah, just from looking at it in person, he can hit that 3 ball with draw and get it so the 4 goes in the side on the left-hand side of your screen. It's definitely would be tough physically to
Looks
make
like
that happen.
he looks like he's pushing forward.
Yeah.
Oh man, Shane got him. Darn it.
Well, good job, Daniel, playing in this. He did good.
Right? God, his game's come such a long ways.
Yeah.
All right, so gets himself pretty good on this 4 ball.
Yeah, I think he's got 90% in the pocket. Yeah, nice. 96% in the pocket.
He's looking great here.
He really is. Yeah, he's shooting good, isn't he?
7-8 is the only real transition here, and I mean, as long as you get good on that 7 from the 6, shouldn't be any problem at all.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Do you like to leave yourself a little steeper on the 7 to make sure you don't have to draw off to avoid that side pocket? I just get nervous drawing off that.
I should, but no. I end up trying to leave myself as
You
good
just
as
make
I
it
can
happen.
on the 7
Yeah.
ball. Yeah, because I feel like I'm never actually straight on the 7 anyway, so who cares? And if I'm straight too, I'm going to draw it back.
And now
you
he's
know
just,
what I mean?
he's just going to draw straight back. And I think that's what he wanted.
If I was dead straight on the 7, I just draw it straight back off the,
A lot of players out there would say that's not the way to play because it's just less predictable to be drawn all the time like that.
Oh,
but he's
yeah.
got such a terrific touch with that.
Oh, I know from watching one of my buddies, Pete Gates, that you're supposed to be able to cut that down the rail easy because that makes all the other shots so much more possible. You know what I mean? You just have to. But I just don't like it.
But I don't like it.
The first time I ever saw Stan Tarenko play was on a 9-foot at Classic Billiards, and he was there for a tournament.
Really?
And I thought, well, this guy is not very good. I haven't seen him get shape once. It looks like he's
He makes
hanging on for
everything.
dear life. You know what I mean? Well, especially on a 9-foot playing 9-ball, he was leaving himself an angle on every shot so he could get around the table.
Yep.
And he's running racks.
Yep.
But I didn't know what I was seeing, and it looked like he was barely getting out every time. I thought, this guy can't
as
even get
opposed to
shape.
you realizing that he's not working at any shot, you're like, he's leaving himself hard shots every time.
Every time. Yeah, exactly.
You know what we're going to do right now?
Tell me.
We're going to get Bernardo another game.
Oh, see, man. It takes two.
Makes
This
it
is why people get
5-0.
married, man.
Is that a proposition?
I'm already married, but have you seen Big Love?
You know, I haven't. I've seen the ad for Big Love.
Who's commentating? Hey, what's up, Ross? Ronald Stock. I like your dad, too, and I follow you on Facebook. You got cute kids,
Summerfield
man.
Mike D with Bad Boys TV.
Yeah, Mike D, Summerfield. Mike Deichman, we met when you were about to have a baby, going to the Bar Table Championships, I believe. Yeah, you were. I think you were about to have your first kiddo.
Wow.
And just for the record,
this guy has a monster break.
Bad Boy TV is sponsored by Diamond Billiards Products, Lippman Lights, Billiard Shopping Network, and OBQs, and all of you.
The BSN.
And we appreciate your help. And we have a link so you can give the commentators tips. And then that's where my tech savvy goes out the door, which I know that was not a very techie statement. But the link's not on there. I don't know what to tell you.
You know what I think I figured out
Tell
is
me.
in the chat room. So
Yeah.
go ahead and push that $sign right there. If you push that $sign, it gives you an option to send an animated image or a super chat. So push on one of those. And that gives you an option to donate an amount of money. So, and if you donate one of those, then we'll give you a shout out, and it's pretty much just a way for us to. So I think that's the way he has it set up.
Okay, well, I'm gonna.
Sorry, I'm informing you guys at the same time that I'm informing Mike of what I think.
So I'm gonna say then. So if you touch your screen, no.
No, you touch
it's at the
$sign.
Where's it at, man?
It's just to the right of where you chat. Oh, get through there. I see what he was trying to do. Man, it just gets hooked on that 8-ball. Boy, oh boy. And I can't tell from here, but he does look hooked on
I see.
it.
Chat publicly is my D. Yeah, the $sign on the bottom right-hand side. So if you touch that, you can give us $5. I think that's neat.
I think it starts at 5. It goes up from there.
I'm a fan of giving me $5.
Yeah. What are you going to do with yours?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
We're going to go find a Taco Bell, and I'm going to get all the tacos I can eat. Nah, that's not true. I don't need Taco Bell.
Do you get those boxes? You seem like a taco box guy.
I would get. Well, I got a big family, buddy. Yeah, we get boxes.
Yeah.
But we don't. It's been a long time since I've eaten Taco Bell. My wife cooks, and we live in the middle of the woods, so there's not a lot of Taco Bells near us.
It's true. But you're building all the time. If I'm not mistaken, that's one of the things you're building, right? A Taco Bell?
A Taco Bell. Yeah, a Taco Bell. Well, a Taco Bell KFC combo because we like that idea.
I'm at the Pizza Hut. I'm at the Taco Bell.
Right?
With the combination Pizza Hut and Taco. Yeah.
Have you heard the song Fancy Like Applebee's?
It looks like he's trying to get around that 9, and I just don't understand. I guess he can't kick off the right side rail, but I would think you'd try and 2-rail into that. But going under the 9 isn't going to pan out.
Oh, it's...
So he's just trying to get something in front of the 9.
I like
got it.
I like it.
I do too. That's a smart shot.
Especially because it's the 4, because he can't go there now, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Now, I do. This is a time when you should always ask yourself, is there a way to get him on 2 fouls? He just fouled himself once.
Yeah.
Same with when somebody scratches on the break. Your first question should really be, is there an easy way to get a second foul on him right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Before you even think about running out.
And the answer is, I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it either. I think at this point in the match, I am going to get a little under the 3-ball. I'm going to get some sort of shape on the 3-ball so that I can break out the 4-9, and I'm just going to go for it. You know what I mean?
I kind of like playing the 2 under, if you can get it under the 9 and try and play in the Q under the 3. Sorry.
I hear you, but because it's 5-0 and a race to 6, I'm done mamby-pamby, and it's time to run racks.
Yeah, you want to go.
I mean?
That's
even that's a great shot. You know,
yeah.
That's a great shot. It's time to make something happen.
And I didn't realize he could go real first.
4-2
like that.
Tony. All right. Well, I like both those players, so I'm happy if either one of them wins. So good job, Tony.
The Molliver, man, she's tough.
Molly's got a cool shirt. Oh, that's
a great
good
little
draw.
Yep.
Yeah, you see her logo thing?
I did, yeah. Pretty
Captain
cool.
Marvel or Miss Marvel?
Miss Marvel, yeah.
I like it.
Well, she is something. Molly Oliver, somebody who hopefully is going to be joining us in the booth here.
Yeah,
I'd like to get Tony in here. Tony's got a great,
I agree.
Great persona.
Did
good.
we ever get we need 3 headphones, man.
Yeah, we really do.
I don't like the part where one of us has to go sit out and just stand here and
yeah.
And I don't feel like I'm hurrying the people. I don't want to feel like I'm hurrying somebody that's stepping in.
I just saw that fellow that I was telling you about, Smudge, and he wandered over to this area. So
okay, right, yeah, right.
I was thinking he might.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want them to feel pressure to stay, and yeah, it'll be nice if we can do that.
I want to make a big deal out of having them on here just to show respect. You know what I mean? All right. So now some people go up and back. Some go 1, 2, 3 rails with bottom right. I'm a bottom right 3-rail guy. He's an up and back guy.
Well, I tell you, I mean, Jomax, for being down 5-0, hasn't really made many mistakes.
No.
He had a dry break.
Yeah.
He got a couple unlucky scratches.
I agree.
And this is the first time we've really got to see him play. And, I mean, made short work of this rack.
Nice.
So 5-1.
I'm going to give him a score. I'm going to give him a point on the board.
All right, and that's his break. And that's how matches turn around right there.
Right.
So good for him. Let's see if he can make this a match. And again, he's giving a big shout out to his whole family and to Efrain and Lupe.
Nice.
Yeah. He's talking about getting more knowledge on his game and continuing to grow. And
very cool.
This is the place to do it, man.
I like it.
Yeah, pressure either breaks you or makes you.
If you see Smudge again, I would like you to point him out to me. I'd like to see him.
Okay.
Yes. Do you know what a smudge pot is?
Smudge pot. Is that like where you burn?
Smoky thing. Yeah,
Smoky,
produces smoke, long story short.
Yep. Sage. That's what I was looking for. Sage. I have to say both these guys break like beasts, but I am absolutely stunned that we're watching the Platinum. This isn't the hot seat match. It's the one
for
before
the
that.
hot meat.
It's
Yes,
for the hot seat. What do they call that one, though?
For the point? It's the game for the point?
They're playing for the point.
They're
Okay.
playing for the point. Yeah.
So playing for the point here in the Platinum division at the Worlds, and neither one of these guys is playing with a perfectly legal magic rack.
Right.
I don't think there's a pro out there that wouldn't elect to play with a magic rack.
I completely agree.
All right, so a push there in case anybody's uninformed. The first shot after the break, whoever's shot it is, has the option to push the cue ball anywhere on the table, and your opponent has the option to either take the next shot or to give it back.
If I said that I discovered a company that made a spot for your table that held the head ball of your rack, would you know the name of the company that did that?
I would.
Okay.
But only because we just...
Solonro? They also have an app to where you and your buddy can get Fargo robustness just playing at your own house. Solado. I would highly suggest the Solado dot for your table. It has a little indent for your cue ball, or not your cue ball, but your head ball. The same way that a magic rack does. It's pretty much something that should have been invented 100 years ago. That even after the magic rack came out, it still didn't get invented until now. Somebody's like, hey, maybe we'll put a little indent in the spot. Would you like that? Yeah, I would like that.
You know what, though? Time's going to tell on that one. I was talking to one of the table techs here who was saying, you know why you have a spot on there? It's not just for identifying that spot. It's to protect. No, it's to protect the impact.
Oh, okay.
So if you put a hole in the middle of this protective thing, that is going to take all of the friction. All of a sudden, it's going to wear in a really unique way. And it's going to accentuate how big that divot is. Because if you roll a cue ball onto a magic rack, it's going to fix in that divot. So he's saying it's going to be...
I got a question for you. This table tech you're talking... I've met some table techs, okay? I've met behavior consultants. There's, you met a lot of people where there's like a type, okay? So was this a happy-go-lucky, super pleasant fella? Or would you say more on the grumpy side of things?
I think he's been doing it a long time. I think he's pretty experienced.
He's jaded and grumpy.
Seasoned.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he's wrong.
I think he's
he's wrong.
You heard it here first.
I think he's wrong, and I think that if your cloth gets to that point, you should get some new cloth.
I like your style. Maybe they should call him. He'll probably redo the table. He should love that.
It'd probably piss him off.
It might piss him off.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like them, though. I thought they're cool.
Oh, I like them a lot.
All the colors of the rainbow. I like all their stuff. You know what else they got? Koozies. Who's got pool koozies? Me now, thanks to Salado. That's about it.
Oh, thanks, Ron. I appreciate it. Yes, I remember. Oh, and he's from his league. Bernardo is from his league.
Oh, killer.
That's cool. Nice. Well, thanks for watching, Ron.
So thin off this 5 to get behind the 6 ball. Both players have overhit a couple safes. I think both of them are pretty excited. I mean, Bernardo's just ready to get out of this, and Jomax is really trying to make something happen. And a shot like this can do it. He really doesn't have a lot of safety. I mean, if you could thin off the back or top half of that 5 ball, maybe you could hit it into the 6 and get the cue on the other side, but he's kind of just swinging and hoping something goes in.
He almost got lucky and got behind that 6 ball.
Yeah. But you end up opening up that whole rack, and you got to like Jomax to get out of this.
Yeah.
The 6 to 7 is the only real challenging transition, depending on where he gets here for the 6 ball. Looks like he's just drawn straight back. I like getting to the back of it.
Oh.
Looks
That
like
was
he's
a
going to
good
have to go
shot.
around 3
Oh,
rails
that's
now.
nice. Actually, that works out good.
Yep.
It's so natural, that 3 rails.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's good. You just put some top right and hit it hard, and you got shape on the 7.
Yeah.
Nothing to hook yourself on.
And you probably want to get to that 4th rail.
I would agree with that. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, I try to focus on that one because, A,
Yeah.
it slows me down a little bit, and I make sure I get there.
And it'll stop you from scratching, right? I mean, if
Exactly.
you focus on that, then
Yep.
yeah, you don't have to focus on not scratching. Not able to send donation, huh? One pocket. Well, thanks for trying. I appreciate it.
Oh, man.
We'll tell Rick that. Like I said, I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for doing that. We are trying to get that set up. We appreciate everybody's support out there. More than anything, we appreciate your viewership. So thanks for tuning in. And hopefully you'll be able to do that sometime soon.
Yeah.
Do you go past the 9 or stay on the back side of it? I like that.
I like what he did. Yeah, I would have liked some version of what he did. When the ball's that close to the side pocket, I hate not to use that. Plus, as soon as you're on the other side of the 8, now you got to worry about scratching.
Yeah.
You know. All right. Well, he is on the board double, right? Good for him.
Yes,
2.
indeed.
I'm going to mark his as a
You
winner after
commentator after he
because I
pockets.
will not do it before he does it because
We're the worst. Yes.
I can change reality and facts with my mind.
All right, Jomax pulling that down, going to 5-2.
I like it. He's coming back.
You know, being down 5-2 is a hard place to be, but you know it's also a hard place to be? Up 5-2.
Oh, man.
After you lost the
Yes.
last couple games.
I was up 4-2 on a guy, and I had convinced myself I was about to lose as I'm sitting there in my chair, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm beating this guy.
This
what?
guy's spotting me
Yeah.
2 games
Right,
going
exactly.
to 4.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Alternate break.
Yeah.
You'd take that bet with anybody.
Perspective. Yeah, and I'm running racks, too. So
You'd take that bet with Shane.
that's what I'm saying,
We
man.
proved it last time.
Shane who? Yeah.
All right, so let's see another one of those monster breaks here. And again, winner of this match goes to the finals, and they're guaranteed second place, a payout of $2,000.
Oh, wow.
The loser of this was guaranteed third at $1,200. So I
Okay,
mean, essentially, this is an
yeah.
$800 set, if not larger. And then first place in this is a $3,500 paycheck.
Wow. I wonder what it'd be in 8-ball singles. My gosh, there's so many people in it.
6-9, they're all there. Oh man, that's a tough dry break.
Brutal, yeah.
It's like watching a advertisement for the Magic Rack right here. It's killing me. These guys are great pool players.
That's funny.
And there's a reason they don't allow it some places
Right.
because it works so damn well.
Yeah, seriously. Thanks, One Pocket. We appreciate it, buddy.
You know, and Jomax, who was given the shout out to Efrain, that's who he played in the last match. I think it's probably a friend of his. So very cool.
Okay, cool.
And a strong showing from these guys, man. This Platinum division's no joke. Mike D knows it. He got beat in it. I didn't even get to play in it.
You didn't even get to play in
I
it?
didn't even get to play in it.
Well, I don't tell you.
I probably would have, I don't think I would have been in this match.
Yeah, I'm just living for 8-ball.
I think he was a
but I
little
hear you.
hasty on
Yeah.
that, too. And you still got to think about that 8-9.
Yeah, well, he's got a chance, doesn't he?
Would you go at it right now? Would you have tried to break it out there?
The 8-9?
Mm-hmm.
No, I think the 8 goes. I wouldn't be worried about it.
Man.
I think with the right shape, it goes.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right. I like where he left himself for this 4-ball.
Yeah,
Nice,
so that's
easy
a
up and down.
Great shape. Great way to float it up.
Probably going to try and take the 6 in the upper right-hand corner pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess hit this with right-hand English and get it back up table pretty much, huh? Or maybe center. You mainly want it to come back up table, straight across if you can.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm realizing he's going to do the 6-9-8 combo is what he's thinking. Problem is those could land funny. They might land perfect, but they might land funny too. And then.
Oh, yeah, the 8's deeper in the pocket than I acknowledged.
Yeah, so he's taking the combo. Well, it'll probably be okay. You know, if you're listening to this, understand that I'm just saying out of 1,000 games, if there's problems, you know, this is the point where they're going to come up. And pool is really about cutting out those possible
There we go.
issues. Good shot.
All of a sudden, it's 5-3.
Right,
We got ourselves a match. Nice shoot.
Wow.
All right, so we got this one going, and then we got one more left tonight. I think we got a 7:30 match. Thank you, everybody out there, for tuning in to this 2021 CSI BCA Pool League World Championship.
I think this is the shortest day of streaming you and I have ever
I think so, too.
Yeah.
3 matches.
Yeah.
Under 5 hours, and it's the first day we've worked.
Yeah. Rick is the greatest guy to work for in the world, and we normally have to insist on doing more matches than he's asking us to do.
It's true.
Today there just hasn't been the matches to do. Yeah.
And I'm skipping out early tomorrow and the next day.
That's right. Good for you, man.
It's exciting.
Good for you.
But we're going to be here all day. Speaking of that.
Yeah. Well, and I'll be
tomorrow
here after
morning.
that. Somebody will be with me.
Yeah.
Or not, but we'll figure it out.
Oh, I think we could probably talk somebody into it.
Yeah.
But you start play tomorrow, right?
I do at 3 o'clock, I believe. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, 8-ball. But you know what? The schedule's nice. I think that it's like
a little
3
slower.
o'clock, 7 o'clock kind of a thing. Yeah, exactly. So I'll have time to commentate, too. Make sure Rick's got what he needs. Yeah. No, I'm just having a blast, man. It's so nice to be here, man.
I agree. Well, it'll be nice to be with you guys, too, barking about pool.
Yeah.
Yep, feel free to tell your friends. Please share this. Like it, subscribe. If you ding that bell, we're going to let you know every time we go live.
Yeah.
And there is going to be a ton of great pool this week. So we look forward to seeing plenty of you.
Yeah, match after match. Yeah. Plus on YouTube in perpetuity, which means a very long time.
Yes, indeed. So you send a super chat. Buy and send.
Okay.
Let's see how that works.
Nice hit. Oh, boy. He left it makeable.
It looks like it'd allow me with... Might as well.
Okay. Well, if somebody else wants to try that, give us $5 button, that'd be great. Was it commentator donation button? I don't even know what to call it.
Yeah. Must tap continue and go to sign in. Oh, I got to prove my payment info. Well, it's not the simplest platform. But I think it's doable.
Nice shot. Did I get my $5 yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
You're going to get there. Taco Bell's on the way, bud.
All right.
All right. Does he have a window there?
He does not. You know what? No, he does. I changed my mind. I will change my facts.
He doesn't. He does. He's going for his jump cue. He doesn't.
He does not, Summer.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, get ready with that highlight button because this is a big shot.
This is going to be amazing.
I like these jumps a lot.
Yeah.
You don't really have to elevate too much.
Right.
You just got the edge of a ball. Drills it. I don't know if anybody knows what a huge shot that is. Being down 5-3 and having the skill to execute that shot is a big deal.
Yep.
So that one's going to get saved. So I just push that button, and that's going to go to our highlight reel.
Nice. What button did you push?
This one right here.
Oh, nice.
It says highlights or something.
Replay.
Replay.
Package.
Yeah.
Something.
This is a tough window, too. Stuns perfect over to that rail. Great shot. Oh, man, again, this is kind of tricky, too.
Yeah.
Kind of trying to stun this with a little bit of outside, yeah?
Yeah, some right.
Or are you playing
some
high
right
outside?
English. No, I like what you're saying.
Yeah, nice shot.
Yeah, because from here it makes getting shape on the 7 really easy, too. You know what I mean? From above that 6, you're just going to push in with some top left and follow it in and out.
Man, and I know it's crazy, but if I'm Bernardo, I'm scared right now. I'm still up 2 games, but he's got so much momentum going right now.
Yeah.
Ooh,
This is totally
that's a tricky spot.
Brutal. This is awful to say, but I'm still going to say it. There's a girl playing on one of the pro tables. I think she's playing in the pro event.
She is. I was watching her play the other night, and she hits the ball really good. Really, really smooth stroke.
Little petite gal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's out there fighting away. Good for her.
Yeah, boy, he's pretty fortunate to not scratch there, but leaves himself what looks like pretty dead straight, shooting out of the pocket. This is something that I don't think gets talked about as much anymore, but Diamond really changed the way that these shots are played, because shooting out of a pocket became a completely different thing.
Yeah.
You don't have that lip, everything's set into the table, and that shot became a lot easier. And it should be.
Right.
It shouldn't be obstructed by the table itself.
Yeah.
All right, so do you... I come around 3 rails for this.
He's on 8, isn't he?
Yep, I'm cutting the 8 ball, and then I'm coming around to the head rail, left side rail. And that's the reason I come around, is because it's easy to leave yourself steep like that. But very, very makeable shot here, and this is a big one. This is to go 5-4. Oh my gosh. And that's a really tough way to lose this set.
Oh, that's too bad.
Boy, oh boy.
Funny way to end it. I'm so sorry.
Man, that is a heartbreaker there, Jomax. Big congratulations to Bernardo. Both these guys played great. It was looking like it was going to be a close one there.
It was. Yeah, no, he was coming back. Great set, you guys. You guys should both be proud. Well done.
Well, it's been fun.
Hey, thanks for joining us, everybody. We appreciate it. Mike D.
Summerfield Mike D, Bad Boys TV.
Right?
I like that way.
Pool is cool.
D,
like
TV. Yeah, pool is cool.
Very
Tune
cool.
in. We'll be back at 7:30. We got another match coming your way.
Thank you, guys. We'll talk to you soon.